You finally get time away from work. Maybe you're on vacation, you're at dinner with your family, you're watching your kids' game, you're trying to relax on a weekend, but mentally, you're still at work. You're thinking about the team, client issues, payroll, cash flow, unanswered emails, fires waiting for you on Monday morning. And even when you do step away, you're never fully unplugging. So if that's resonating with you, you're not alone. One of the most common things we hear from business owners is, I haven't unplugged since starting the business. That's not just a time problem. That's actually a systems problem, because when everything depends on you, your brain never feels safe to disconnect. And over time, that's creating emotional exhaustion, not just physical exhaustion, but emotional exhaustion, because you're carrying decisions, responsibility, uncertainty, team pressure, client expectations 24/7. And eventually the business starts taking up space in every part of your life. It steals your peace. At Tap the Potential, we call this owner dependence. And it happens when too many decisions rely on you, when systems only exist in your head, when your team lacks clarity, when processes are inconsistent, and when you're the default problem solver. And here's the hard part. Most owners think, once things calm down, I'll unplug. But things rarely calm down on their own. In fact, vacations expose the biggest operational weaknesses in the business. You leave for a few days and suddenly problems escalate. Your phone blows up. The team gets stuck. Clients need answers. Fires appear everywhere. And instead of resting, you spend the whole trip managing the business remotely. That is not freedom. That is firefighting. And the truth is, your business can't function without your constant involvement. And if that's the case, you don't own a business. The business owns you. So I want to be really clear. This is an incredibly common problem among high-performing business owners, especially business owners who care deeply about your clients, your team members, about quality, about service. But caring deeply does not mean you should carry everything alone. That's why in my book, The 4-Week Vacation, we teach business owners systems that create freedom, not hustle, not longer hours, not trying harder, but systems. Because systems reduce dependency. Systems create consistency. Systems strengthen teams. Systems improve communication. Systems allow decision-making to happen without constant escalation. And eventually, systems create the ability for you to actually unplug. Not perfectly overnight, but progressively and intentionally. We have a saying at Tap the Potential: small steps forward, taken in a consistent direction, lead to big change in a relatively short period of time. So here's my question for you. What's the one thing that makes it hardest for you to fully unplug from your business? Maybe it's team dependence, client emergencies, cash flow stress, lack of systems, fear of things falling apart, too much on your plate. Drop it in the comments. Awareness is the first step toward reclaiming your time and your freedom. And that's exactly why we created our Jumpstart workshop, how to reclaim 10 hours each week and pay yourself more. We're going to help you identify where your business is too dependent on you, what systems are missing, and how to reclaim time without sacrificing growth. Because your business should support your life, not consume it. So get registered now at tapthepotential.com/jumpstart. This is a free interactive workshop. It is the greatest use of your time. You don't want to miss it. Tap the Potential.